Hey everyone, Judge Andrew Napolitano here for Judging Freedom. Today is Tuesday, June 21st, 2022. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon here on the East Coast of the United States. The stories out of Uvalde, Texas, where 19 children, innocent babies, were slaughtered because the police were incompetent and the teachers were not allowed to protect themselves, just continue to get worse and worse and worse. We now know that the police were in the hallway outside of the door to the classroom before the killer started to shoot. And the police assumed that the doorway to the classroom was locked. It wasn't. That's how the killer got in. And they waited and waited and waited for a key. Did any of them try and open the door? No. Did any of them try to blow the door away? No. Did any of them do anything to get into the classroom? No. We're going to show you a still. Now, this is a still photo. We'll put it up right now. This is the ceiling of the hallway where the classroom was. The door to the classroom is at the top of your screen inside that slight indentation where the hallway resumes. You can see the police. They are carrying semi-automatic, high-powered weapons on the left, and the cop of the right, on the right, is carrying a shield. I don't know how strong it is, but it's the shield that he was issued. Did any of them rush the door? Absolutely not. They left, and that's when the killer killed. City Council is pulling its hair out. Parents are outraged. The school district police department utterly failed. The city police department utterly failed. The killer was not killed, neutralized until the feds arrived. It's not the job of the feds to keep schools safe, but as you all know, they just happened to be there because this is close to the Mexican border, and there were Border Patrol agents there, and some of the Border Patrol agents are trained SWAT team members, and some of them are trained marksmen, and one of them blew the killer away. Last night, the City Council met to discuss all this. Here's what happened. Take a look. Parents.
Why aren't you allowing reporters to stay in the building?
People are intimidated.
Sir? Intimidated by who? By reporters?
Yeah.
So we have to leave the building, is what you're
Yes.
saying? Because people are intimidated by us.
Yes.
Come in and protect our children.
A lot of people are intimidated. The officers.
Can we have you exit the building, please?
Are you a parent, sir?
Yeah. And my kids were scared.
Has someone complained to you, sir, about being intimidated?
Actually, yes.
Like
We
who?
actually had a lady that had a panic attack last week.
Because reporters were in the building?
Yeah, she just freaked out.
This is a profound violation of the right of the public to know what the government is doing, a profound violation of the First Amendment, which makes the press the eyes and ears of the public. I wish that those parents, particularly the angry young guy towards the end, had refused to leave. See what those cops do then. The same cops that can't keep the children safe, the same cops that are gutless and afraid to open a door inside of which is a killer about to slaughter children, were happy to kick the parents and the press out of a public meeting room. Governor Abbott, where the hell are you? Fire these local cops. Replace them with Texas Rangers. Let the people know what the government is doing, because this mess in Texas just keeps getting worse and worse. You don't believe me? Here's the head of the state police in Texas yesterday, called the Texas Department of Law and Public Safety, same thing as state police, testifying before a special hearing of the Texas State Senate.
The only thing stopping a hallway of dedicated officers from entering room 111 and 112 was the on-scene commander, who decided to place the lives of officers before the lives of children. The officers had weapons, the children had none. The officers had body armor, the children had none.
He's exactly correct. The officers utterly failed in their basic duty. What does this teach us, my friends? This teaches us that the government, which takes our liberty, to defend ourselves, takes our assets, our tax dollars, wastes them by hiring people who are gutless and afraid to do their job, cannot keep us safe. Only we can keep ourselves safe. I expect to be rejoicing on Thursday when the Supreme Court rules on the right of individuals to keep and bear to carry arms outside of their homes. However, in Texas, where anybody over 18 can carry arms outside the home, even there, the system failed because the exception is in the schools. That exception should go. The teachers and the staff and the janitors and able-bodied adults who are in government schools. Another story about whether we even need government schools, another rant for another time. But I'm finishing up here on Texas. People should be able to defend themselves. If people had sidearms with them and could have defended themselves in that Buffalo supermarket, that other maniac wouldn't have been engaging in shooting fish in a barrel because one of those fish would have shot back. Here we have police who failed, and we have a government that failed. And now everybody's pointing fingers, and the government doesn't want the press to watch. Reprehensible, making matters worse. Judge Napolitano for Judging Freedom.